Well, our top story tonight, no surprise here, it's the cold weather. We're taking a live look over our River Street Savannah camera, and you can't see it quite there, but our Jillian Coles is live downtown, and she says that the snow is definitely building up there. We're checking in with Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Scott Roberts for a look at the forecast. Hey, Scott.
Yeah, if you look carefully at that image, you can see that it is sticking in some of those raised gardens along the Riverwalk there. We do have winter storm warnings in place and winter weather advisories in place because that snow is falling across the region. A lot of blue on Viper radar. These deeper blues across the Lowcountry and into Effingham County, Screven County, and Bull County, and even parts of Chatham County. That's where we do have that heavier snow starting to set up where it is, starting to accumulate and really sticking on the ground. You can see that those darker greens across the Lowcountry, across Hilton Head, Bluffton into Beaufort itself, Ridgeland along I-95 having reduced visibilities right now. Along Highway 21 through Effingham County and up into Screven County dealing with that moderate to heavy snow at times. Same thing for the Statesboro area around the Georgia Southern campus. A lot of snow sticking, a lot lighter in the way of snowfall, a little bit further inland, but still that is falling across the area. Same thing with further to the south along Interstate 95. All snow across McIntosh County, Liberty County, and into Wayne County, and that snow will continue on and off throughout the evening hours. Temperature is dropping off. We were in the 30s and 40s earlier in the day, but many of us are already below freezing, and as early as 7 o'clock, we could be in the mid-20s for us here in Savannah with that snow continuing. Lower 20s as we head into 10 and 11. Still, those snow showers are possible. They will start to diminish overnight, but the temperatures will be plummeting down into the teens, and as the winds pick up, feels like temperatures tomorrow morning will be in the single digits. We'll have all the details coming up.
Scott, thank you. We know this weather can cause people to have concerns, especially when it comes to traveling or safely heating your home. And that's why WSAV has team coverage all across our viewing area in Savannah, Statesboro, and the Lowcountry. Our crews have been keeping an eye on road conditions and getting advice from local officials. We start our team coverage with WSAV's Jillian Coles, who spent the day in the Hostess City. Jillian, how's it out there?
Sarah, the snow is really coming down now. It's actually starting to stick to the ground here on River Street, but I will say it is not scaring people away. I mean, we've seen a steady stream of people going from business to business, but I'm actually going to step out of the way now so you can see the Tallmadge Bridge behind me. Traffic is still moving across it, but we just spoke with GDOT, who advises people to drive with caution on bridges and highways. Now, River Street looked like around 3:30 this afternoon. That's when the snow really started to pick up here in Savannah. GDOT says they've noticed light traffic and are encouraging drivers to stay off the road if they can. They say they are only treating major highways and bridges and advise people to use the lane closest to the exit ramp. They say they're working 24/7 to treat lanes. They are not treating all lanes. Now, some restaurants across the city, including Post Tavern, have closed early due to the cold. Others like Chart House and Fiddler's are still open and serving customers here on River Street. Tourist Howard Segal says he came here to escape the snow up north and feels he may have brought it with him.
15 degrees in Washington, D.C., actually Annapolis, and it was frozen over. So I decided to come south, heading south. We're going to end up in Naples. Look at it here. It's beautiful, though. It's beautiful.
One important thing to note is that the ground here on River Street, the cobblestone, is getting a little slick. So if you are going to be out tonight, just make sure you are careful. To learn more from GDOT, tune in to News 3 at 11. Reporting live on River Street, Jillian Coles, WSAV News 3. On your side.
Jillian, thank you. Dozens of flights have been canceled or delayed at the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport due to this winter weather. According to FlightAware, there were only 4 delays today at our local airport, but there have been more than 65 cancellations. Many airlines are offering free travel waivers, allowing passengers to change flights without penalty as the storm continues to move through our area. And continuing our team coverage now, one of the first places to see snowfall in our area was Bullock County. Georgia Southern University in Statesboro is starting to look like a winter wonderland. That's where we find WSAV's Evan Smoke with more on the conditions there.
Yes, Sarah, it's pretty cold out here, and snow has covered the ground here at Sweetheart Circle for the better part of the afternoon. Now, Bullock County officials tell me they were prepared, but now they're asking local residents to do their part. Enjoy the snow while taking care of yourselves. That's the message from County Emergency Management Agency Director Corey Kemp. He asked people who do not need to travel to stay home as a way to decrease traffic and accidents for first responders. As temperatures continue to drop, Kemp provided some tips on how to stay warm safely.
Our biggest thing is making sure you're using the equipment in your house correctly and safely. For example, fireplaces, make sure you're using them correctly. Electric heaters, making sure you're using them correctly, not overloading the system, and make sure they have the right amount of spacing. We're never going to advise you to use your stove or oven for heat or safety.
Kip wants to remind folks that there is a warming center at Trinity Episcopal Church, located at 4401 Country Club Road here in Statesboro. If you need help getting to this warming center, you can call emergency operations at 912-489-1901. Live in Statesboro, Evan Smoke, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Evan, thank you. Now moving to South Carolina, WSAV's Danielle Cobb is in downtown Beaufort, where she spent the day speaking to emergency management officials. Danielle, we know a lot of people are talking about the road conditions there, especially on bridges. How are things looking now?
Well, I was going to tell you that the snow had kind of lightened up, but I'm actually, if you can see right now, I'm squinting and I'm licking my lips because I'm getting pelted and the wind's blowing right now. But the officials actually say that this snow is the fun part. But what they're tracking right now is how is this going to translate overnight and into the early morning. Emergency management officials are keeping an eye on potential worsening impacts, and they tell me with a refreeze very likely this evening, road conditions could become hazardous. They're advising people to stay home and off the roads unless necessary. They also say that any emergency response could be delayed if road conditions worsen because those same emergency vehicles have to drive on those same road conditions. I also spoke with the South Carolina Department of Transportation today. They say that they're going to keep bridges open in Beaufort County unless they are unsafe for travel. But as of now, none are expected to close, but they will alert us if otherwise. Now, officials say the biggest threat is now this temperature dropping overnight. Now, they're saying, you should stay warm at home and plan to stay inside tomorrow. I know that we have talked so much about this heating safety with fires and all of these emergency officials, but they're really advising that please, with space heaters and everything else. And we have all of those tips on our website at WSAV.com. But for now, live in Beaufort, Danielle Cobb, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Danielle, thank you so much. Now, due to the winter weather, Beaufort Memorial Express Care and Occupational Health in Port Royal, Okatee, and Bluffton have temporarily changed their hours. Today, they closed at 3 p.m. and will remain closed on Sunday. The main hospital in Beaufort will continue normal operations, and the Pratt Emergency Center will remain open 24/7. They say if you're experiencing an emergency, of course, make sure to call 911. Well, we checked back in with Union Mission, which has been welcoming more people than usual as dangerously cold temperatures continue. The organization says these efforts will continue through this weekend. Union Mission has added extra cots, including 15 additional beds at Grace House and more beds at the Parker House. But they need some community support. They're accepting donations of jackets, gloves, and other cold weather gear. Union Mission President and CEO Mike Traynor says staff will be at Grace House on Sunday to accept those supplies. The day center is also extending its hours, opening at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow, so people leaving the Greenbrier Warming Center can go directly to Union Mission after their overnight stay. Traynor says they are accepting people later than normal due to extreme cold this evening. And if you or someone you know needs a warm place to stay during these low temperatures, we have a full list of warming shelters that are open all across the Coastal Empire and Lowcountry on our website. That's WSAV.com/warming centers.